once had a near Chuck Norris experience. Chuck Norris can slam a revolving door. Chuck Norris can hear sign language. Chuck Norris beat the sun in a staring contest. Chuck Norris doesn't read books, he stares them down until he gets the information he wants. Chuck Norris can kill 2 stones with 1 bird. Chuck Norris doesn't wear a watch, he decides what time it is. Chuck Norris can unscramble an egg. Chuck Norris can drown a fish. Chuck Norris once kicked a horse in the chin. Its descendants are known as giraffes. Chuck Norris can win a game of Connect, 4 and 3 moves. Chuck Norris doesn't do math, numbers try to figure him out. Chuck Norris can delete the recycling bin. Chuck Norris doesn't need a GPS road. Chuck Norris can clap with 1 hand. Chuck Norris can strangle you with a cordless phone. Chuck Norris doesn't flush the toilet, he scares the crap out of it. Chuck Norris can speak Braille. Chuck Norris can light a fire by rubbing 2 ice cubes together. Chuck Norris doesn't need a parachute, the ground breaks his fall. Chuck Norris can sneeze with his eyes open. Chuck Norris once roundhouse kicked someone so hard it broke the speed of light. Chuck Norris can taste colors. Chuck Norris can win at rock, paper, scissors with just rock. Chuck Norris can blow bubbles with beef jerky. Chuck Norris doesn't need oxygen, oxygen needs him. Chuck Norris can punch a cyclone into a breeze. Chuck Norris can make onions cry. Chuck Norris can build a snowman out of rain. Chuck Norris doesn't get brain freeze, Slurpees get Chuck freeze. Chuck Norris can kill time. Chuck Norris can write with a broken pencil. Chuck Norris doesn't do pull-ups, he pulls the earth down. Chuck Norris can bench press the internet. Chuck Norris doesn't get bitten by snakes, snakes get bitten by Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris can win a staring contest with his eyes closed. Chuck Norris doesn't sleep, he waits. Chuck Norris can hear a pin drop in a different country. Chuck Norris doesn't breathe, air hides in his lungs. Chuck Norris can tie his shoes with his feet. Chuck Norris once threw a grenade and killed 50 people, then it exploded. Chuck Norris can make a slinky go upstairs. Chuck Norris doesn't use spell check. If he spells a word wrong, the dictionary changes. Chuck Norris can run a marathon backwards faster than you can forward. Chuck Norris doesn't need a knife, he stares bread into slice. Chuck Norris can melt steel beams with his glare. Chuck Norris once won a game of chess in 1 move. Chuck Norris can turn water into ice by staring at it. Chuck Norris doesn't need a flashlight, darkness is afraid of him. Chuck Norris can do a wheelie on a unicycle. Chuck Norris doesn't have a shadow, the ground refuses to follow him. Chuck Norris can close without hint though. Chuck Norris doesn't do cardio, his heart runs from him. Chuck Norris can erase a pen mark. Chuck Norris can win a race standing still. Chuck Norris doesn't get lost, places get lost trying to find him. Chuck Norris can make a mirror blink first. Chuck Norris can make fire wet. Chuck Norris doesn't need coffee, he wakes up the morning. Chuck Norris can freeze fire. Chuck Norris once stared at Medusa and she turned to stone. Chuck Norris doesn't need luck, luck needs him. Chuck Norris Rubik's Cube and pooped it out. Chuck Norris doesn't get tired. Tired gets Chuck Norris!